Hello, welcome. My name is Paige Pearman, and I am an Ayurvedic health counselor, integrative health counselor, Ayurvedic body worker, and a yoga teacher. Wanted to tell you briefly why I created 10 Weeks to Love Your Body. When I started my healing journey, I was really in it all alone. I didn't have a lot of friends or family that were going through what I was going through. And I really had just one friend, my best friend, who I could talk to about the steps that I was taking, how those things were working for me, and how they weren't. I'm going to tell you briefly about my healing journey and what happened to me. I was in a car accident when I was 27 years old. And at that time, I was a runner and I had a full time job working during the day, and then I went to school at night. So I was pushing about 80 hours a week of working and also running. So I had a completely full schedule, and I was living more of a perfectionist type A lifestyle. I had always been a straight A student through school, and I was really pushing myself to the max. And I had youth on my side at the time to allow me to push the pedal to the metal, but I realized in the end that I had pushed it too hard. So once the car accident happened, I had no idea that it was going to impact me for really a lifetime. I spiraled downhill, and what I thought was just simple whiplash and commitment to chiropractic care and to my self-care, that I would be back to running many marathons in no time, and that didn't happen. I started experiencing migraine headaches, sleepless nights, insomnia, weight loss, chronic pain, and over a 10-year period, a vital 27-year-old just started, spinning or spiraling down. And each year I was getting worse and worse. I was only getting about 3 or 4 hours of sleep a night, and waking up just in chronic pain. And then I got to the point where I had seen all of the Western doctors that I could. I was seeing pain specialists. I was trying different therapies like prolotherapy. I had succumbed to epidurals, and they were having an impact on my hormones, which the pain specialist, who was not an OBGYN at the time, said that that wasn't possible. But then when I saw my OBGYN doctor, so it was like one specialist would say one thing and somebody else would say something else. And basically everyone that I saw was ready to give me muscle relaxers, pain medicine, epidurals, antidepressants, but no one was giving me an out. And I wanted an out really, really bad. I finally just was spiraling. I realized I was always an upbeat, happy, loving personality. I was never a person who suffered from depression, but the pain was so bad that I just found myself completely depressed, completely at a loss, and really my zest for life had completely left me. And at that point, I had surrendered. I had just come down to my knees and I had prayed to God to give me an answer for my healing journey. And Ayurveda spoke to me. Ayurveda stood out. And I had tried, massage therapy, cranial sacral therapy, energy body work, you name it, I would try it. And what I loved about Ayurveda is that it deals with the mind, body, and spirit. And I had been dealing with the physical body, and I, thought that I was in a good mind space. And I dabbled in energy medicine, but it wasn't something that I was focusing on exclusively. But the combination of the mind, body, spirit together with my yoga practice, and Ayurveda is the sister science to yoga, I realized that there was something really unique, and I needed to learn Ayurveda. Enrolled and studied and received 600 hours in Ayurvedic training, but that didn't heal me still. Like after a year of studying Ayurveda, I was understanding it intellectually, but I wasn't sure how to put it into practice. And I needed the tools and the wherewithal how to, like, the best expression I can say, or what I like to tell people, is information does not mean transformation. So I had all the information, but I didn't have the transformation piece. And that's what I needed. And that's why I created the 10 Weeks to Love Your Body. It gives you the Ayurvedic habits a pathway to do the habits, 10 weeks to learn to incorporate the habits, and worksheets to help you along the way, accountability calls, and accountability partner. So this is a really unique program that I did not have in my own toolkit. It wasn't something that I even received in my Ayurvedic training. It was something that I had to go out and manifest and make happen. So anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this. I'll tell you a little bit about 10 Weeks to Love Your Body. Basically, we work on morning routines. We work on when to use food to up your metabolism and digestion to increase your digestive fire. We go over evening routines. We work on a plant-based diet. We work on meditation. We work on breath work. We work on things to reduce stress in the body so that the body can begin to heal. We focus a lot on sleep because sleep is one of the most powerful healing kits or healing tools that we have available to us. And so it's really 10 habits that evolve over a 10-week period, and you will learn about them, you will incorporate them, and you will leave the program with your own toolkit for self-healing. These habits are so simple, and yes, you can go do them on your own. You can study them, you can research them, but how you embody them and how you live those things out. I could give you these 10 habits right now and tell you to do them, and I could ask you for a month from now if you did them on your own, and you would come back and report to me. Maybe you've done one. So I know that this program is impactful. I know that it works, and I know that even if you leave my program just doing 2 or 3 of these habits, they will revolutionize your health and wellness. So I hope you step on the inside and join me for my 10 Weeks to Love Your Body. Thank you.